Okay, on this video, we're going to talk about how to use Octopus. And the first thing we have to do is of course, we need to install Octopus. It's right here. And you open up your LinkedIn and it should open up, to whatever screen you have. So just for the sake of this video, let me pull it up to my screen or my profile. Next, we launch Octopus. Okay, and this should come up. All right, don't worry about this right now. We got to take a look at the dashboard. To go to the dashboard, click here. And this is the Octopus dashboard. This is one of my other accounts. Okay, so we're going to talk about connect messages first. All right, so all of you have been doing your assignments. I'm just going to pull one up. Okay, let me pull up my email on the other screen. Okay, let me just pick one that I did already, that I fixed, just as an example. Okay, so let me copy that in. Okay, so what you do is you just go hi, first name, comma, and let me pull this out because I copy and paste from somebody's assignment. Okay, so hi, first name, and you want to bring quick question here. Would you be open to a quick conversation on adding income in a profession that helps people with their finances and retirement? If this sounds interesting, let's connect and have a quick conversation. Warmly, Chris. Okay, so now this is ready to be sent as a connection, right? Okay, so now we got to search for the people that we want to send a connection request to, and we should only send a connection request to second and third, okay, connections in the network. So let's just use second for now because I want to have a smaller size. All right, so let's just do a simple engineer. We just do a quick search and I'm going to pull out a very small number. We're going to change it to people. We're going to change it to second connection. Okay. And then I'm going to filter it down to a way smaller number. Okay. Only second. We're going to add a location. You know what? Let's just use something like Charas. Okay. Wrong spelling. Charas, Selangor. So let's see how many we have now. 234. Okay, that's fine. We're just using this as an example. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we need to click your extension, which opens up Octopus toolbox here. You're going to send these 234. We're going to send these 234 to your default campaign, okay, as a connection. And it's pulling from this result, which is here, this URL. So don't worry about this. This is done automatically. We're going to send 234. Now, I've done this a couple times, so we may not get all 234. And you can send 1,000 at a time. So let's just pull this in, 234, send to the CRM. And as you can see, it's running. %, 30%. Just let it run. Okay, so now they've gone in and we get the report here. And it says 234 out of 234 profiles you requested have been transferred to the campaign. Hit OK, and you should see the names here. Okay, all the names here. And what you do is you just, let's say you select 50 and you hit launch. Okay. You may need to start with 20 or 25. Don't get too crazy with going with 100 first, because you're probably, if you've never done this consistently and before, you're probably limited to 100 a week. Now, the key is, do it every day, do it consistently. This is the purpose of Octopus. And you'll be done in half an hour. If you were to do this by hand, sending out 50 would take you at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I know because I've done it. And never, ever, ever send a connection request, especially to somebody you don't know, without a message. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how you do a connection request on Octopus. And to be clear, a connection request is to introduce yourself to the other person, trying to make a connection and trying to put them in your sales funnel so that you can message them at a later time. All right. Now, we will get people that do not connect. We will get people that, how would I put it, that reject you. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because you're not doing this by hand. You're doing this automatically, and we're going for the numbers. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And this is how you do the connect request. Okay, so now let's get into how we're going to message our connections. Okay, so let's change this. Okay, let's say we keep the engineers, we keep it in Cheras. All right, so we're going to, I have a message here that's actually going to sales directors. Okay, so it's the same thing. All right, you just change this to first connections, because these are in your connections. I got no engineers in Cheras. So let's change it to KL and let's see what happens. Oh, 385. Okay, so what I do, now these are all my first connections. I'm surprised that I have quite a number of engineers in my network, not really my target market, okay? So this is what we do. You open up Octopus again. And because these are your first connections, you're going to see that a message, okay, to the default campaign is already set up. Now, I'm not going to send these into the campaign, but let's just do this, okay? So we got 385 here. So what you do is you hit 385, and then you send it to the CRM. And after a couple of minutes, it should go there. And then you go to your message, you type your message, same thing. I fixed all your messages for those that have received it already. I fixed it, copy and paste it in here. Make sure you put first name, and then send like 25 to 50 per day. Okay, at your journey, at your starting of this journey, you can probably start with about 25 to 50, and then over time, and we'll discuss this in the next few weeks. Over time, you can get that number way higher. I'm able to send 250 to 300 messages a day. Okay, all right.